What up, bitches? It's the misanthropic one, aka He Who Hungers, and I'm back up in this bitch for another rant/review. Today I want to talk about this album right here, the joint album between Apollo Brown and Ras Kass called Blasphemy. Okay, y'all already know I've talked about Apollo Brown on my channel. Dope producer from the D, and he is part of Mellow Music Group, MMG, another MMG, and Apollo Brown's been on a roll, man, putting out just dope material, working with a lot of dope ass fucking artists. His sound is very soulful. For those that don't know who he is, check him out, check out his work, check out his album called The Reset, check out The Left, the shit he does with The Left. Just look him up, you'll see all his fucking work. I'm not gonna go down the fucking list. Ras Kass, y'all already know, especially my old school heads, y'all know I met this dude at Fat Beats. He's one of my favorite MCs. I've been on this guy for years. Check out his classic work from 1995, 96, I believe, called Soul on Ice. He's a dope West Coast MC, very intricate, definitely a lyrical fucking dude. Definitely top tier MC. He was one of the four horsemen of the apocalypse. If you remember that group, that's Cannabis, Killer Priest, Corrupt, and Ras Kass. But I don't think they're a group anymore. So let's talk about this shit. All right, let's talk about this artwork, which I love. Y'all already know what this is, so there's no need to go into that. But it's hard. Get your mind out of the gutter, motherfuckers. Yeah, this is a hard case. It's cardboard right here. And when you open it up, you got George Washington's face that's on the dollar bill with a piece of duct tape around his mouth. And there's no real insert on this bitch. There's no real insert. It's just little thing that holds the CD, and I'll show you. Take the CD out. Have a picture of duct tape. Excuse me, let me turn it right side up. Picture of duct tape on here. It says Apollo, Ras Kass, Blasphemy on that shit. So I'm sorry to disappoint y'all, but there's no real insert, nothing that has like thanks or none of that bullshit on there. So that was kind of a disappointment, but fuck it. That's not what makes the album. Production on this shit. Well, let me take that back. That sort of is what makes the album as far as the physical experience of it. But anyway, production on this shit. Like I said before, I love Apollo Brown. He has soulful beats, dirty, soulful beats. Not one beat was bad on here to me. That's just my opinion. Features on this bitch. You have Pharaoh Monch, Raka Iriscience from Dilated Peoples. You have Royce the 5'9", Exhibit, Bishop Lamont, Forax, Larina. You have Slain from La Coca Nostra and Special Teams. You have Sick Jackin of Psycho Realm, and you have Sean Price of Helter Skelter. There's 15 tracks on this bitch, and most of these features are on posse cuts, thank God. So you have about 3 posse cuts, and the other tracks on here, Roses featuring 4 Racks and Too Much of a Good Thing featuring Larina, have solo features on here. So love the features on here. They do their things, and I got nothing bad to say about them. It wasn't littered with features, which y'all already know I fucking hate with a passion. All right, pros and cons. Content on this album, definitely a plus. Ras Kass is definitely one of these dudes that doesn't shy away from subject matter. He especially attacks religion on here, on How to Kill God, and I forget what other track he goes in on. I think it's Deliverance from Evil, I don't remember, but I believe it was Deliver Us from Evil. I'm not too sure. Don't quote me on it. But I know he definitely goes in on How to Kill God. Definitely a dope fucking track to start this fucking album out with. Next Caller is the intro, which leads up to How to Kill God. Please Don't Let Me is a track where he's basically rhyming, and I'm not sure the sample, but he's basically saying, please don't let me fall victim to certain things in life. Please don't let me, what does he say? I believe, die in a DUI or some shit like that. But dope track as well. Strawberry. Dope track right there. I love that track because it's something that I promote on my channel as far as being equal. He's talking about how every woman, no matter what the color of their skin, there's strawberry on the inside. And it's funny because when I was listening to this track, I did get reminded of Ice Cream by Raekwon. And he even says it at the end. This is the 2014 version of Ice Cream, which that was cool as hell. That I was actually thinking about it before he said it. What else? I want to talk about Humble Pie, dope track about humility. You got 48 Laws, which is probably one of my favorite tracks on here. He's breaking 48 Laws Part 1, excuse me, where he's talking about just certain laws that should be the guidelines of life. You know what I mean? And I forget what number he ended on the track, but he's leading up to a Part 2, and I hope he leads into a Blasphemy 2 with Apollo Brown, because this album was just fucking tough. So content-wise, he doesn't shy away from it. Lyrically, if you're a Ras Kass fan, you know what to fucking expect. Not too many, there's nothing really bad I'm gonna say about this album. It was fucking dope, period. And my rating of this shit, I would give it a 9.25 to 9.5. Very heavy for this year, very fucking heavy. I'm so happy for Ras Kass because of his past, you know, when with Priority Records, how he got fucked in that situation because he didn't really get the promotion that he needed. He didn't get the push that he needed to sell what he needed to sell. But this should hold hip-hop heads over for a while with Ras Kass, unless he is gonna put out a Blasphemy 2. Raz, I know you're gonna watch this shit. Please put out a Blasphemy 2. And Apollo Brown as well. Put out a Blasphemy 2, all right? And that's all I gotta say. Everybody else, y'all know the deal. Leave your love, leave your hate. Most of all, subscribe. Definitely support dope shit. And that's it. Peace, bitches.